Welcome everybody to another episode of the Entrepreneurial CPA Show. Here as always, giving you the knowledge you need to break free of the box and punch above your weight. Going a little light right now. As you can see, Dr. Sean, he's not with us today. He's hunkered down in New Jersey, trying to survive COVID-19, trying not to get infected himself. But we still want to come up with you some episodes, giving you that knowledge you need to make it through this crazy changing landscape that's happening every day. And today, since me and Dr. Sean work from home, we work remotely all the time, we want to kind of talk a little bit about everybody, kind of this working from home concept, getting ready to video conference, things like that. You know, kind of really especially thinking about, we talk a lot about positioning, branding. What do you represent to others? As you've been stuck to shift working from home, and you probably do some video conferencing like this, really kind of think about what does the place behind you represent of yourself and others. You know, it's kind of makeshift, you just got there, but how can you set up a nice spot where you've got a backdrop that looks like it represents who you are, what you do. Doesn't have to be all business, doesn't have to be just a white wall. I know we've seen some celebrities from the Daily Show to the Late Show kind of shooting from home, and their backgrounds are always a little bit different. Sometimes you can tell it's real close up because they don't have a lot of spaces. But think through, if you're going to be working from home for a while going forward, what's that backdrop behind you look like? What does it represent? I know some great easy things I've seen other people do. One of my buddies, Adam Hale, he's got a sticker on the wall that looks like a golf course. You know, he takes what's just a blank wall behind him and spiced it up a little bit. And I got a painting back there, some shelves with some personal effects that I like to mix it up here and there and whatever. But really kind of think about what can you do with that limited space behind you. I know those of you that might have seen some older episodes, believe it or not, Dr. Sean bought a backdrop of New York City. You know, pretty cheap. He bought it online. So when he's got to do some video conferences and calls and wants to look a little more presentable, he strings that up in the background, and there you go. And then he takes it down when he's done. So kind of keep in mind, little tips like that make your background look a little bit more representative of who you are and what's going on. Because remember, that first impression can last a big way in a lot of places. So that's kind of this little tip right now, working from home. Think about what that backdrop represents and do little things to spice it up. Make it look more representative of who you are and how you want to be positioned to those around you. So that's it for this little quick episode of the Entrepreneurial CPA Show today. We'll be back as always, bring you the knowledge you need. Bring in some different guests, talk about, working remotely, the changing landscape in the profession, all the craziness that we're dealing with today, keeping that knowledge front and center in your mind. And as always, please take action today to change the world. Right now, that generally means helping others, helping those in your community. And still, don't forget, invest in yourself. We will get through this, and you want to be better when you hit the other side. All right, take care, everybody.